Hello, wisdom seekers. Have you ever asked yourself, why do some people, who aren't necessarily smarter than us, seem to win the game of money? And why do some of us, despite working so hard, always feel like we're stuck in place? The answer isn't in what you know about money, but in the story you tell yourself about it. Today, we're diving into the brilliant book, The Psychology of Money by Housel, to understand how our hidden relationship with money might be unintentionally keeping us poor. This isn't just another summary. This is a mirror. Are you ready? The first and most important truth you need to understand is this: you are not crazy. None of the financial decisions you've made up to this point were irrational from your perspective. Someone who grew up in poverty sees risk in a way the son of a wealthy banker never will. Someone who lived through extreme inflation thinks saving is madness. Someone who won the lottery believes in the power of luck. The relationship that keeps you poor. We think everyone should think like us. We judge others for their financial choices. And worse, we blame ourselves for decisions that were based on our own unique life story. The relationship that builds wealth. Accept that your experience with money is just one drop in an ocean of other experiences. Stop blaming yourself. You aren't crazy. You were just given a different instruction manual. Imagine someone gets to the top of a mountain through risk-taking, optimism, and a bit of luck. That's getting wealthy. Now that same person at the summit is hit with a deadly blizzard. To survive, they no longer need optimism. They need caution, healthy paranoia, and a fear of losing everything. That's staying wealthy. The relationship that keeps you poor. We think the skill that got us the money is the same skill that will keep it for us. This is why the story of athletes and celebrities going broke is so common. They were masters of offense, but never learned the art of defense. The relationship that builds wealth. Understand that true wealth isn't what you earn, it's what you don't lose. Always build a margin for error. Be humble and realize that the game of money is above all a game of survival. Let's be honest. We don't really want a faster car or a bigger house. We want what we think those things will give us: respect, admiration, and happiness. But it's an illusion. True wealth is not the expensive watch on your wrist. True wealth is waking up in the morning and saying, "Today I can do whatever I want." The relationship that keeps us poor is one we constantly move the goalposts. Once we hit one income level, we immediately desire the next. We get trapped in an endless cycle of more, sacrificing our freedom along the way. The relationship that builds wealth. Before it's too late, define what enough means to you. The ultimate goal of money isn't to spend it. The ultimate goal is to use money to gain complete control over your time. That is the highest dividend money can pay. So you see, the relationship that keeps us poor is one built on comparison, impatience, and a misunderstanding of our own psychology. It's not a numbers game, it's an emotional one. But the good news is, starting today, you know the real rules of the game. Now, I ask you, which of these psychological traps do you see most in your own life? Share your story in the comments. Let's learn from each other. If this conversation was valuable to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to join us on our next journey into the world of wisdom. I am Mr. Summarize. Stay aware and live wealthy.